What's up, guys? Another Trifecta. We're back March 8th, 2023 during the week. A lot to get to. First leg of the Trifecta. We've not done it yet. We've let everything marinate and come and go. The Super Bowl post-mortem. Let's get to it. As we all know, the Eagles, Chiefs had a great, entertaining Super Bowl, but they couldn't get it done, losing 38-35. I'm here to tell you my hot take. You cannot blame Gannon at all. 100% is my view. He is not responsible for 14 points in that Super Bowl. Let's remember the punt return down to the 5-yard line. Hurts fumbled the ball for a touchdown on the Chiefs. That gets you to 38-24 or 35-24 Eagles. I know Gannon couldn't stop the Chiefs in critical times in the second half, but if you tell me his defense gives up 24 points to Patrick Mahomes, you're going to win that game. In critical, most important games ever, you can't make mistakes. Special teams played bad. Hurts made a critical mistake. Hurts still played amazing, but you can't make those costly mistakes at the worst time. I don't blame Gannon. Patrick Mahomes, what do you expect he's going to do? Defense gives up 24 points. That should win the game for the Eagles. Offense couldn't put up tons of points, unfortunately. And there you go. Patrick Mahomes might be the best quarterback ever. Right now, Joe Montana, Tom Brady, then Patrick Mahomes, the third best quarterback ever. Right now, so young, he could end up being the best quarterback ever. Based on that, Gannon did what he needed to do. I'm sick of hearing everyone blames Gannon. That's what it is. You know, this, that, or the other, or the holding play at the end. It doesn't matter. It's a full team effort. Gannon did his part, holding the Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes 24 points. And I'm here to tell you, next year, unfortunately, I do not believe the Eagles will be back in the Super Bowl. They will not make it to the NFC Championship game. There's a lot of turnover on this team. Coaching staff, we know they lost both coordinators. They bring in Desai. They're talking to Matt Patricia to be a key defensive piece in the coaching staff, who does not get along with Darius Slay. They better not do that. What are they going to do with Hargrave? What are they going to do with Gardner Johnson? Both probably go. What are they going to do with Bradbury? All three might go. Miles Sanders might go. Offensive line pieces might go. Brandon Graham looks like maybe he'll stay on a cheap deal. Fletcher Cox is going to go. You're going to lose great pieces, and that's what it is. Unfortunately, beyond that, even though they have talent in other positions, a lot of good offensive skilled position players, my fear is Jalen Hurts, who deserves the $50 million deal. Give him 50 over 5, 50 over 4, fully guaranteed, 200 over 250 guaranteed, whatever. He earned it. He deserves it. His style of play, if you look at the history of the NFL, he uses his body more than anybody. Look at what happened. Randall Cunningham, Lamar Jackson, Donovan McNabb, Russell Wilson now. These guys get injured in their career. We were lucky. We saw a little bit with his body thrown around. He got injured. I'm concerned how lack of injury he had last year. I think next year we're going to see he's going to do even too much with his body, and it's just one bad hit. He doesn't play in the pocket more. I know more and more quarterbacks are running quarterbacks, but he's extreme, leading the league with rushing quarterback touchdowns and what he did in the Super Bowl. You can't do that with a long shelf life. I just think he's going to get injured. And if he get injured, what's going to happen to the team? They're one injury away. I don't think the longevity of it's going to help. I know the NFC is weak this year. Aaron Rodgers might retire, might go to the Jets. It's basically the AFC's got the Bills, the Bengals, and the Chiefs again. And then what do you have in the NFC? Teams always rise every year. San Francisco's going to be back. Minnesota might be better. Dallas, the Giants might be better to Washington. I just don't think the Eagles are going to do it. They got a little bit lucky. We didn't see it coming, and they hit it on the train running. It was going great. But I'm telling you, they're going to make the playoffs. Definitely one of the best 7 teams in the NFC. No chance for Super Bowl. No chance for NFC Championship game. Second leg of the Trifecta. Let's talk Sixers real quick. Right now, guys, they are the 4th best team in the NBA. This might be the best Sixers team in a while, other than the Jimmy Butler team. Only Denver in the West, and then Boston and Milwaukee, and then the Sixers are number 4 overall. Number 3 in the East. But the big problem, Boston and Milwaukee are ahead of them, unfortunately. It's a bad rap, guys. I don't know that they can beat either of those teams in a 7-game series. They're going to get the 3 seed, and they're going to play one of them in the second round. I don't think they can win. And then if they do, they're going to get the other in the third round. It's not going to happen unless Boston gets injured with Brown or Tatum, or Milwaukee, Chris Middleton, Giannis starting to show some injury concerns. Maybe if the Sixers are full strength, they can beat an injured Milwaukee and Boston team. I'm not concerned if they could get there in the West. There's a chance they could do it, but they're not going to beat Boston and Milwaukee. I think their window has shut. They had their chance when they lost to the Hawks. They had their chance when they lost on the Kawhi crazy shot against Toronto. Those were the 2 years. Harden's playing great. Embiid's playing amazing. He should win the MVP this year. They're not going to get out of the second round. Third leg of the trifecta. Selection Sunday is just a couple days away. I love it, guys. My favorite tournament, sports tournament of the year. It's coming. People are saying it's down. This might be the most difficult year ever to predict the winner. Houston's a top team. Kansas is a top team. UCLA is a top team. Purdue's a top team. What's going to happen? I keep going to the following. Teams under the radar. I haven't seen the bracket, won't come out till Sunday. Doing it blind. Some of you know I love Gonzaga under the radar. They play better when they're under the radar. Baylor under the radar. Both might be a 2 or 3 seed. I could see them meeting in the Final Four, meeting in the championship game. How about Duke? They were like a month ago a 7 seed, 6 seed. They could be a 3 or a 4. Duke could get to the Final Four. Penn State could be one of the last teams in. They could win a game or two. I love Oral Roberts to win a game in the lower seed upset Central. Best time of year. That's what we got, guys. We'll talk later with the breakdown of March Madness after Selection Sunday bracket, region by region. That's the Trifecta V Productions. Have a good one, guys.